Our second company this week is a company called Arro Money, and we have Asim, co-founder and CEO, and Jonathan Farnellv, co-founder and chief compliance officer. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Asim, I understand you have a dog called Donald Trump. Bulldog or Chihuahua?
It's a dog. It's a German Shepherd, and basically he's very famous in our house, and as we all know, Donald Trump is also very famous, so why not?
Okay, well, before we go into your pitch, we've got a short promotional video that we're going to show you on Arro Money.
At Arro Money, our aim is to make access to financial services fairer and more equal. Since we launched in 2017, we have opened over 42,000 personal current accounts and around 1,500 business accounts. So far, these customers have paid around 19 million pounds into their account, and in 2018 alone, we processed over 500,000 transactions.
Across the UK and beyond, far too many people lack access to basic financial services such as bank accounts, savings, insurance, and the ability to pay bills monthly via direct debit. Financial exclusion is a massive issue.
Opening an Arro account via mobile, desktop, and tablet is simple. In fact, it can be opened and operational in less than 3 minutes, a fraction of the time to open a traditional account. By 2020, our goal is to have 750,000 customers, growing to over 2 million in 2022.
The number of people looking beyond traditional ways of managing accounts is growing, as is the size of our market, and the potential for Arro Money's proprietary modular technology is huge.
We want to help make money management and access to financial products more available to everyone. Together, let's do something about financial exclusion and give people a better chance in life.
Asim, you have 8 minutes to give us your pitch.
Thank you. I'll start with a very famous quote. Bill Gates said, "Banking is necessary, banks are not." Well, I welcome you all to the global digital banking revolution and bring you Arro Money, which is at the forefront of this digital revolution. As you guys must know that I am already working with this company for a very long time. I am the co-founder and CEO of Arro Money, and I want to bring your attention to a very big problem that is getting bigger day by day. Financial exclusion is a very big problem, and here is the scale of the problem. Almost 1.5 million people in the UK and 37 million people in Europe do not have access to basic banking services such as bank account, mortgages, insurance. Half of the sole traders, more than 52% of the sole traders, still use their personal account to do their business banking. And that's where we bring you Arro. Arro is an end-to-end current account provider for both businesses and individuals. It comes with an instant debit card. You can open an account in under 3 minutes, and it's platform independent. It works on laptop, it works on desktop, it works on mobile. And not only this, when we were building this brand, we made sure that we can offer this service and solve the financial exclusion problem at large. So we wanted to offer it as a white label service to third-party partners. And we want to provide banking as a service. So the technology that we have built from end to end is completely capable of being white labeled, and people who are interested to offer this service to their existing customer base will be able to come to Arro Money and would be able to offer that. This is purely modular, and recently we have signed an LOI with a very, very popular company called IG Group, and they are actually they are right now very famous around this industry, from award industry, and their influence around celebrities. They are the owner of National Film Awards, British Restaurant Award, World Banking Award, and they will piggyback on this to be able to offer more than 1 million accounts in over the period of 3 years. And we've got multiple people who are also interested. Multiple companies are also interested in us to offer this white label service. Later on, my colleague Jonathan might want to talk more about this. And I want to tell you a bit more about our technology. The potential of our technology is global. Let's not forget the international students coming to this country and struggling to open a bank account. Let's not forget the new entrepreneurs struggling to open a bank account. Let's not forget the companies that actually right now do not have banking as a service and they want to offer loyalty cards and bank cards and debit card solutions to their customers. Let's not forget the universities that want to launch a co-branded card with us. Let's not forget about the new e-money licenses being issued across the globe, and more people want to offer banking. With that, we believe at Arro, life is straightforward when money is. Our platform enables us to verify more than 500 type of IDs, different IDs, including passport from 195 countries. You don't need to wait for an appointment. You can apply online. And for people with no credit, no address histories or no credit histories, Arro Money platform is capable to verify them as well. We call this technology street level verification, and this is totally in line with the regulations by the Joint Money Laundering Steering Group and the FCA. Our journey started back in 2013 when the team was founded, and we got our e-money FCA license. In 2015, we launched our first personal account into market on 16th of June 2017. Till date, we have opened over 45,000 accounts. We launched our business accounts March last year, and we plan to aspire to add new products, new revenue stream, especially our white label revenue stream to our product, and acquire some new resources. So we've got a great journey ahead of us, and we've got a great experience behind us as well. Moving further, with with hard work came great success as well. You can see at the bottom there are a number of renowned awards that we have been shortlisted for. Till date, we have processed over 500,000 transactions. We've got 19 million pound worth of client holder money into our client holder funds account. As I said, we have gained traction. We've started monetizing. And to show you how much we believed in this company, we have invested over 3.5 million into the business. And now this is your chance to invest into our company. You can visit our CrowdCube page. This is crowdcube.com/Arro, and show your interest in our investment and join this amazing journey. And as I told you earlier, I would again like to reiterate that we are a technology company with a banking license. The technology that we have introduced is modular, and we can flexibly sell it to entrusted partners. A lot of research and development has gone into this. A lot of efforts have gone into this. The whole engine and everything, the guys behind this are very expert. The our CTO is very expert, and we believe that this can be the next most important money management platform and the financial product that can be made readily available to the market. We have got licenses across Europe. We are revenue generating, and with that, the last point I want to touch is that our greatest strength is in our team. Between us, we have almost over 100 years of experience, ranging from finance, regulation, compliance, tech, and some of our non-exec directors are actually, I must say, the superstars of our industry. Brian is a director at Wirecard. Suresh is actually CEO of Tribe Payments and has held multiple senior positions. I myself come from an entrepreneurial background. I've set up multiple successful businesses. Jonathan has worked with insurance and banking. Alan is an expert in regulation. Richard is one of the leading guys in technology in Manchester, has worked with multiple digital agencies. So this is my team, and with this team, we aspire to develop further our product. Yesterday, we added CMO to our team and a director, CMO and a new director. She comes from a leading digital agency based in Manchester, and we're happy to have her on board as well. And soon we'll be adding more people to the team. With that, I would like to thank you all for your time, and would love to see your interest in our investment, which is crowdcube.com/Arro. Thank you.
Thank you, Asim. How much are you raising on Crowdcube? Excellent. Eddie?
I'm kind of interested in the white label strategy as a way of achieving financial inclusion. Can you explain a bit more about that, why you've taken that approach?
So the white label solution really is kind of separate to the financial inclusion proposition. For us, there's two primary directions. Arro Money is geared towards financial inclusion, and the product design of it is focuses on helping those people who are financially excluded. From a business development point of view and in a kind of income model, we are launching the white label solution, which could be used by market players who maybe are not within the financial service sector, but at the same time that can be used by government agencies as well if they want to provide that solution within the financially excluded marketplace as well. So what it does is it gets them to market very quickly, within say 3 to 6 months, rather than take 2 years to do that.
Okay. I'm quite interested in the user interface. I mean, you've explained that the sign-up's very, very quick, which I think is very impressive, and probably what I would expect in the 21st century. I don't, be able to do it digitally online very, very quickly. But post sign-up, do you have any features that you think are unique, or how do you then compete in terms of the service you provide as a bank, the sort of generic banking sort of features?
Yeah, one of the unique features that we have when you sign up, your account is you're not only onboarded in 3 minutes, your account is up and operational in 3 minutes. So you get your virtual card on screen with your PAN number, and you get your CVV sent to your mobile, and you get an instant account number and sort code. So you can start your life immediately within 3 minutes. 3 minutes, you can get the money paid in, and you can start using your account immediately, and that could really, really be helpful. With regards to more features, we have got a whole marketplace integration coming into place, and we'll be adding some features like mortgages and insurance, and Jonathan will be able to add.
Yeah, so what makes us a bit different to some of the providers out there already is that they might have relationships, like appointed representative relationships with other providers. We're actually going for our own licenses as well, so we will be able to have more competitive products at better prices. So there will be things like consumer credit licenses, insurance brokerage license. So we're building that marketplace, but we're doing it in a slightly different way. So we're trying to build a robust product, and then even offer some kind of, we'll build those create our own marketplace, and then bring in the partnerships with like the cashback services as well. So people, what does that mean? You've got an account with us, you can then get discounts with some of the retailers, like the supermarkets and whatnot. So we're looking to onboard all that stuff as well.
And you're offering a corporate banking service as well?
We do.
How long does the process take for a limited company to set up a bank account?
It's very similar. So we integrate into a place like Companies House, which is very quick for us. A lot of companies don't do that. We've gone directly into Companies House to speed up the process. The KYC, the Know Your Customer element of it, which we do on the applying director, that passes through our retail channel, which again can take less than 3 minutes. So if you're an SME, you can open an account within 5 minutes, and as Asim said, you can have your virtual PAN number, which would effectively mean you can start doing payroll, and you could go onto an online retailer like Amazon and make a purchase within 3 minutes. You could then set up your payroll and start doing faster payments out.
Excellent. You talked about the opportunity in the UK, and you also touched on Europe. How big do you see the European opportunity being for you?
Well, for us, it's great because we're regulated by the FCA, which means we have passporting rights to passport presently across Europe as well. Everybody asks us about this position with Brexit and what does that mean for us. And you're probably going to ask us that already. So we're kind of future-proofing that, and what we're doing is at the moment everybody's still unsure of what that means. So there is a risk to that, but we've already started looking at getting our EMI license in Europe, which wouldn't affect our service, and we can get that within the next 6 months. But in terms of the marketplace, yeah, it's huge. I'd say probably the UK is the most competitive market, but when you move into other countries in Europe, there's great opportunity, especially for SME accounts as well, because there seems to be a real shortfall of that in certain other countries where it's quite difficult to open up a bank account just because of the barriers, and the banks often de-risk certain customer groups, and we purposely don't do that. We're trying to get rid of all those barriers to entry.
Fantastic. Okay. Eddie, you have any more for the gentleman?
I mean, I just think Brexit's not probably going to, you know, I think making different arrangements is probably what's required.
Yes.
I don't think it stops anyone. You know, so you'll have to find an alternative based on whatever comes through, but I don't think it'll be impossible for you to trade in Europe.
No.
That's not the issue.
No.
So yes, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
So
very interesting.
Again, for us, we just have the secondary license. We've already done all the due diligence on that. We can get that within 3 to 6 months.
Sure.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much, Asim. Thank you, Jonathan. That was Arro Money presenting. As mentioned, you can see their pitch on Crowdcube.